Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Husky video. Today I really wanted to film this video outside, but it has been raining all morning long, so I really didn't want to get the Huskies all dirty and all wet up. So we're just going to be doing this video inside today. But for this video, I really want to go over what it costs to get, own, and maintain a Siberian Husky. So, if you are someone who is looking to get a Husky puppy or even a full-grown Husky from a breeder or from a shelter, then listen up because this video is for you. See, owning a Siberian Husky or any dog for that matter is not cheap. In fact, owning a dog in itself is a lot of work because it's basically like taking on a child, and children are expensive. So that is why it is important to be fully prepared and know your finances before you take on the responsibility of owning a Husky. So today, I'm going to break it down and I'm going to give you the general idea on things like vet expenses, food expenses, supplies, and the cost of gear. So make sure you watch all the way to the end of the video so you can make sure that you are fully prepared before you get your very new best friend. Okay, so we're going to hop right into the first section and talk about how much does a Siberian Husky actually cost. So a Siberian Husky, depending on the age, the location that you get the Husky from, the connections you have, as well as the lineage of the breed, can run anywhere between $300 to $3,000. Now, I have seen some that were sold for $200, but those are normally the ones that were previously homed and got older, like around 6 or 7 years of age, but were given back to either their local breeder or to a shelter. But often, you're looking at a minimum of $300 for adults and a minimum of $1,200 USD dollars for a Husky puppy. So I've roughly paid around $1,500 each for both of my Huskies, and I got mine from a breeder with both of them being around 7 weeks of age. Now, I do also want to mention that if you are going to get a Husky from a breeder online, please do your research before putting in your deposit for the pup, because there are a lot of scams going on right now where you will put a deposit on a dog and end up not getting them. So please make sure that they are credible. Check out the socials, the websites, the reviews, and if you're someone that wants to get a dog off of Facebook, I don't recommend doing that at all, actually, because mainly all of the listings for dogs, like at least 80% of them, are scams. So please just watch out for that. Now, if you are in the States or if you are in or near the Carolinas and don't mind coming here, then I recommend Husky Palace. That's where I got both of my Huskies from, and the breeders are amazing at what they do. They have Huskies from all ages, like right now. So if you want a puppy, they got it. If you want an adult, they got it. So I will leave a link down in the description below to their website, so make sure to check them out. But of course, you still want to make sure you check your local dog shelter, because there are a lot of Huskies that definitely need a home, especially in places like Florida and California. So please give those Huskies a chance as well. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's get into how much does food cost per month for a Husky. Now, this one depends entirely on you and your dog. See, every Husky is different when it comes to the pickiness, and the way that you feed them can also be different. It depends on your dog's appetite, their allergies, their preferences, etc. When I was feeding the pups kibble, each bag cost us around $25 every week for one dog. So if I was feeding them kibble now, it would be like $50 a week for both of the dogs. But there are options where you can actually just go and grab a $50 to $60 bag, or even just a $100 bag of kibble. Now, the $100 bag of kibble should be able to last you roughly 3.5 weeks to a month, depending on your Husky, because Huskies, well, they're not a gluttonous breed. They don't really eat a lot, so you should be able to stretch that out. Now, all kibble is not the same, so make sure you do your research before you pick up a bag of kibble. I'm not going to go into depth in this video about which kibble is best, but I will in another video. So if you want to see that, then make sure you not only give this video a big fat thumbs up, but also make sure you subscribe to the channel to join our family and turn on notifications so that way you will get notified when a new video is posted. Now, if you are someone that doesn't want to do kibble but wants to do a home-based or raw diet, then the price can vary depending on the size, the activity level, and age of your husky. See, for Nyla, she's almost 3 years old, 42 pounds, and to feed her on a home-based diet is roughly around $250 a month by herself. And for Loki, because he is a bigger dog at roughly 60 pounds, it is roughly going to cost him $350 a month, mainly for the fact that he has more muscle in his body, he's bigger, he's a male, so he's going to require more. Now, I know it sounds expensive, and there are definitely companies that do home dieting, but doing it yourself is not only a good learning experience for you, but it has a lot of benefits for the dog as well. Like their fur will be softer, they will look shinier, they look healthier, and they will have more energy. So for me, I like a home-based diet, but if you're someone that just wants to do kibble, that's also fine as well. Not saying you can't do kibble, because you definitely can. I just choose more of a home-based and raw diet. So that will be entirely up to you. Now, if you are somebody that wants to do that home-based diet, then you are definitely going to need supplements to balance out the meals. And that is why I recommend Dr. Dobias Supplements. See, on his website, he provides everything your dog will need, like this green bean and multivitamin for puppies, all the way up to senior dogs. And he provides you with an easy way on how you can get started with a raw diet by doing a free meal plan guide. Yes, I said it, a free meal plan guide. And he shows you the ratio on how much to give your dog, what foods they can or can't eat, and so much more. The link in the description below will give you an extra 5% off of your entire order if you decide to get the green bean and multivitamin or anything else inside of his store when using my code that is on the screen right now. So make sure you click on the link and go check it out, because this, for us, was a complete game changer when I changed their diet from being on kibble to a home-based and raw diet. Next up is the vet expenses. Now, when you get your husky, you definitely want to make sure that you are keeping up with your husky's health. Right out of the gate, when you get your husky from a shelter or from a breeder, you will need to take them to the vet to get registered for a checkup and shots if needed. Now, typically, with the prices of vets going up, just a regular visit costs us around $60. Now, if your husky needs shots, you can probably add another $40 to $50 to that. So already that's like a whopping $110 to $120. And that is not including like worm examinations and anything else that your vet will suggest. Now, luckily your dog won't have to go to the vet every single month, but maybe once every few months, if not maybe once or twice a year. And that's just depending on, what your husky gets into. So definitely make sure that you have money set aside for those vet bills. And in case you don't, then I highly recommend that everybody gets a credit card just for emergencies, for vet visits, or any expenses that you think your husky is going to need, because you never know what can arise in the future. Like, so many things can happen with your dog, and it's just better to be prepared and to have that credit card set aside than not be prepared at all. Now, lastly, let's go ahead and let's just talk about like gear, supplies, and other miscellaneous items. Now, this one is depending on you and your budget, as well as what kind of lifestyle that you want to live with your husky. Of course, you're going to want to get like a crate. That's just my opinion. Get a crate for crate training because, well, it's good to teach your dog like the ability to go home, and it gives your dog a comfort space to go to whenever you leave the house, or if they're just wandering around by their self in the house. My Huskies absolutely love going to their crates when they go home because it's a safe haven for them. Of course, you also want to get a harness as well. You can get a really good harness off of Amazon for like $20 to $30. If you guys want a video on that as well, let me know in the comments. I will make a video on some really good harnesses for you guys to get. I actually have 2 harnesses, and I've only had to replace them once out of the 2 to 3 years that I had both of them. So if you guys want that recommendation, let me know in the comments. Now, you can get a crate as well from Amazon or anywhere, but it will run you around $60 to $200 USD, depending on the size, brand, and what storage you get the crate from. So everything else like toys or other miscellaneous items will just depend on you and your budget. So that's it, guys. There you have it. That is how much you are looking to spend normally for your Husky. Huskies don't have to be expensive if you don't want them to be. As stated earlier, it just depends on you, what kind of lifestyle you want to have with your dog, your budget, and everything like that. You can really get away with just spending $200 on your Husky, or even like $150 a month. It just depends on what you're trying to do. So if you are looking to get on and maintain a Siberian Husky, then I hope this video was helpful. Now, that is going to be all for today. So if you guys have enjoyed the video, or if you have any questions, or if you learned something, then please make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment down below. And as always, if you are new, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications to join our little Husky family and to be notified whenever we post another video onto this channel. So with that being said, thank you so very much for watching me and the Huskies, and we will see each and every single one of you in the comment section below and in the next video. Peace!